Good morning, everybody. My name is Sharon van den Heever. I am the Durban Chamber of Commerce and Industries SMME Forum chairperson. I am also the chair for the Association for Skills Development South Africa, and I am an SMME and business owner born and bred in Durban as well. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about SMMEs, your businesses, and how I think you should be looking at yourselves as businesses in the future for the country. So where I want to start is just SMME businesses and what is important about having your own business. Now, I started in the industry, in the corporate field. I was a resort manager for 10 years, and then I went and worked at Macro, and I was a business development manager there, and I did a lot of accounting along the way, so I had a very good, solid background in the SMME, or in the corporate space. That did not prepare me enough to become an SMME, because at the tender age of 43, I decided that it was time for me to now open my own business and start trading. I started, and as Fortune said, not everybody will be there to hand out loans and money for you to start your businesses. So if you can start your business without having any capital, that is always a good idea. I started my business at my dining room table with myself and my husband, sitting across our dining room table, and that's how we started our safety consulting and training company. It's been a very long journey. It's been an uphill battle, but what I can say is that the attitude that you have towards what you want to do in your business is going to determine the altitude that you reach. And there are going to be a lot of challenges with regards to being a business owner, especially in this economic environment. So I think a very good opening for me, and I like to look at other business leaders to inspire and motivate me. And if we listen to what Mahatma Gandhi said, he said, we must become the change we want to see. And one of the reasons why I went into business is because I wasn't happy with the training and safety space. I do happen to have a professional in the family that is now our professional in the business, and he is the intellectual property, but it's me that drives that business. It's me that makes those connections. So, yeah, I think it's very important that you keep a very good focus on your business. As I said, your attitude determines your altitude. So what is it that makes an SMME work? I started at my dining room table. Today, I have offices in Westville. I have 2 training centers. I have an office in Johannesburg. I employ 15 people full-time, and I have 20 part-time employees. So in 4 years, we managed to go from a dining room table to formal offices. And that is what I mean when I say attitude determines your altitude. What you put in via passion, you don't have to have a lot of knowledge, but if you've got a goal in mind and you want to get to that goal, it is very important for you to be very single-minded and very focused on where you want to go. So passion, energy, focus on what excites you, what is interesting, what makes you get out of bed in the mornings and makes you go to that, first of all, dining room table and then to that office in Westville. Hard work and common sense are the most important things that you can understand. You might have a lot of knowledge, and I did have a lot of knowledge from corporate, but that didn't help me to get any contracts with corporate. So that's another important factor for you to have a look at. Perseverance, stick-to-itiveness, making sure that every single day that you are still plugging away at those goals and those expectations that you have of yourself. Imagination, making sure that if something is not working, that you change course and move in another direction. When we started our business had 3 aspects to it: consulting, legislative training, and international training. We thought international training was going to be the new trend. South Africa didn't think with us. They thought that the legislative training was the most important thing, and we had to really very quickly adjust to how that was working in our business. So you need to use your imagination and change course very quickly. Knowledge is also very important, so continual professional development is also important in your business. If you don't know how to do something in your business, find somebody that knows how to and let them assist you on that road. And respect. Respect for your staff, respect for yourself, and respect for business. A lot of challenges face small businesses, and I am a testament to that. I started off wanting to have 1,000 clients. To date, I started off with 1 client, and we built our way up with that 1 client. I now have 350 clients, and I am doing business with a lot of corporate companies, but that just comes from sheer perseverance and making sure that you're interacting all the time and not giving up, because those corporates are not going to give you the yes and the go-ahead the first time you knock on their door. They're going to make you work hard at it. They're going to make you sell yourself. They're going to make you prove yourself to see that you can actually deliver as an SMME, because that is one of the biggest challenges that we have. So failure isn't a reason to give up. You need to make sure that you are constantly working at that. I will tell you that I had 3 businesses before this business, and all of those were failed businesses. Those failures helped me to find out what I wanted to do in the current business that I'm in and how I wanted to grow those. So please don't see failure as something that you have not won at. It's an opportunity for you to improve and change your course and your direction. Everything that you do in business takes practice, and I can tell you that now there's not a lot of people that will help you, so find networking opportunities for yourself. I found the Durban Chamber of Commerce. I started with them in 2008 just as a general member, and I have built my way up to an SMME forum chairperson. I engage on a business level with lots of large corporates, and a lot of my business has come from those networking sessions. I use Business Women's Association and a number of other organizations to network with. So please also look at your industry where your business is related and make sure that you are networking with the people that you need to be networking with. Not only from the perspective of gaining knowledge, but also from the perspective of networking and getting business. Everybody in this room could possibly be doing business with each other. All right. So, key aspects that I think are important in your own business is find yourself a mentor. If you have somebody that you can pull on, that you can bounce ideas off, it's not always possible, especially when you start off, but as you go and you grow, and you meet people through your networking sessions, you will draw strength from those people that have the experience in the industry. And at the moment, I have a current mentor that I always go to bounce ideas off. It's always a good idea to have that second voice. Again, constantly improve your knowledge, expand your business. Don't always have one service. See how you can look at value-added services. Network with your industry professionals. Ensure that your business is compliant. That is a big thing that can come and catch up with you. Make sure that you're registered correctly. Make sure that you are engaging with companies like SARS. A lot of people are scared of SARS and they're worried about engaging with SARS, but I can tell you from a small business perspective, they are very helpful, and they have a lot of divisions that try and help small businesses to ensure that they are complying correctly. Have a growth plan and an exit strategy. What do you want to do with your business if you are successful? If you do get your company listed on the JSE Stock Exchange, are you going to sell it? Are you going to get BEE partners? So these are all things that you want to ask yourself as a small business. In closing, I just want to say that all SMMEs are entrepreneurs at heart. You would not have started your own business had you not had that passion to get up in the morning and say, I'm not going to rely on somebody else's salary, I'm going to make my own salary. And be very careful when you start your own business to ensure that you take care of yourself as the business person. Very often as SMMEs, as Fortunate said, very often you have to be the one that actually forgoes the salary that you promised yourself. Set your salary in sight and work towards what you want to pay yourself in your own business. It's important for you to do that because you want to reach a specific goal. It's taken me 4 years to build up my business, but I'm still not earning the salary I want to earn. I'm going to get there, but it's going to take me time. So as my entrepreneur's credo, this is one of the things that I live by. It's in my wall, in my office, and I read it on a regular basis. I believe anything is possible. I see opportunity when others see impossibility. I take risks. I'm focused. I know nothing is impossible. I embrace wonder and curiosity. I create, I learn, I grow. I am the champion of my own destiny. Live the dream, I am an entrepreneur. And the last thing that I can say is we are not defined by our success. We are defined by how we rise after the challenges that we have. How we fall and how we rise is what defines us as people. And also, another very big challenge in the SMME industry is, as Fortunate said, there are lots of people out there that are looking for jobs. Don't look to the people that have got a lot of experience in the industry. Look to the guys that are coming from university. I have grown my business on learnerships and short skills programs and employed those guys from the FET colleges and have grown a lot of them at my businesses. And I can say that it has been a huge asset to me to grow those people because they're fresh, they're new, they are young entrepreneurs. Some of them will come and go, but yeah, embrace what we have at the moment and use it to grow your empire. Thank you very much, everybody.